Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's get into some channel messages for today. Alright, Spirit of the highest white light, ancestors and angels. What channel message do you have for the collective today? Let's see. Alright, so we're starting with Akoma, which means heart. This is the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance Cards deck by Bracy Undu. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I love these oracle cards. They obviously, again, have a Adinkra symbol, so each card is an Adinkra symbol. And again, this one is Akoma, which means heart. The heart is a universal symbol representing love in all its forms. So obviously, we're starting off with matters of the heart. With regard to what's going on collectively for everyone, I feel like I look at the heart center or the heart chakra as kind of like the root of our connection to each other, and to the creator, if you believe in that. So let's dig a little deeper. Something about getting to the root of things, getting to the root or the heart of the matter is what I'm hearing. So I'm clarifying with the Santa Muerte deck. I love the illustrations on the cards. I feel like they just provide so much more meaning to just the regular meaning of the tarot. So let's see what comes out in the Santa Muerte deck to clarify this Akoma card. So let's see. Clarify Akoma. How does this relate to the central message of this reading? What else? Okay, this is kind of sideways. Let's pull one more. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is kind of making sense when it comes to the heart. So we have the Five of Wands here. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Wands kind of crossing here, and the Page of Pentacles. And then with the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there is a lot of heaviness in this energy, but it's, from what I'm sensing with this Five of Wands, some of you might be going through unnecessary hardship. And if you're in this Four of Cups energy, it is by design. With this Four of Wands being here and coming out, crossing, I would say the Four of Cups, right? We know the Four of Wands represents this apex of happiness, joy, stability. It often represents marriage, unity, things like that. Whatever external conflict this is represented by the Five of Wands is a disruption to something that could be creating a lot of stability for you with this Page of Pentacles here. I look at the Page of Pentacles as a card that represents really lucrative ideas. This can relate to business ideas. You might have a business plan that you're working on, or a business that you're starting, is what I'm hearing. Maybe some of you are entrepreneurs, and there's a big focus on your finances and just growing your finances, and again creating the stability here. But there's this Five of Wands, and so I want you to kind of see, we have a person here striking a match, right? So this energy gives chaos, conflict, but again, I don't see it as internal struggles. I see it as maybe an enemy. I hate to say this type of stuff, but maybe an enemy that sees the potential in what you have. Maybe you've been talking to somebody about this business. I'm getting that a little bit. Maybe sharing your ideas with the wrong people. And then there's somebody here trying to kind of sabotage it, which is kind of putting you in this, like, if you've been feeling really defeated, like I'm taking one step forward and two steps back, you're doing everything right, you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and there's no result, I would implore you to look into your environment and into your community. And with this heart card, again, coming out as kind of like the central message or the theme of the message, I feel like you're being encouraged to take care of yourself, of your heart, and take care of the part of you that might not be, I'm hearing like celebrated, appreciated, or valued the way it needs to be. And if there's something in your heart telling you to cut ties or to start fresh, whatever it is, you're being called to trust that, because it's kind of guiding you. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Who is this? What is the root of this Five of Wands energy? What is causing this Five of Wands energy? Justice. Interesting. Oh. So Justice is here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles. Justice is here. Which for me is indicative of the fact that there is some protection here, specifically regarding legal matters, or you're being encouraged to take legal action when it comes to business matters. Either someone is trying to unjustly create legal issues for you, or take advantage. I'm hearing like if you're in a situation, maybe even when you co-own a business with somebody, maybe this is somebody that you don't have the best relationship with now. They're trying to take more than what their share is, or they're trying to in some way manipulate the matter so that you walk away with nothing. And it's not going to happen. But there's also, you're being, again, encouraged to make sure that you're on top of your side of the legal matter, if there is a legal matter. Tell me more about Justice. Is this a legal matter? Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords at the bottom again. Yeah. What I love about this Seven of Swords card, if you can see, is that it has a person who's been laying in this coffin, and they're looking up, like it's like they're just kind of waking up from a very, very long slumber. Somebody is trying to, with the Seven of Cups here, somebody is trying to play in your face. This is what that's given. But again, I keep hearing it's not gonna work. Whatever it is, it's not gonna work. It's a silly ruse, whatever it is. But I feel like if you haven't been paying attention, or if you've been getting these nudges intuitively about a situation or a person or both, it will behoove you to look more into that. Again, heart of the matter. What is the issue here? Either you're neglecting something that you need to do, or you're not quite paying attention to some energies around you. But with the Seven of Cups energy, somebody is trying to manipulate you, or trying to manipulate a situation to go in their favor. And I feel like they think they could take advantage of maybe or maybe they're under the impression that you're not paying attention, so they think they can go behind your back and do something and you won't even know, but again, if that's not the case, then you're already protected. Again, with this Justice card being out, whatever it is, it's going to be, you can't the thing about justice is you can't finesse it, right? Like, it's justice will be what it is no matter what. It's always going to be fair. So even if this person or this energy tries to come up against you and they have what seems like a good case, if you will, it's not going to work in their favor, because it is unjust at the heart of the matter. Let's see. Yeah. So this Five of Swords card here is giving like triangulation. Maybe this is a group of people. Five of Swords here. In this image, there are two people and they're surrounded by approximately five swords, right? So they're outnumbered. Maybe someone thinks you're outnumbered, or you might feel outnumbered. Who are these people? I don't know who they are. Who is responsible for this energy? I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups as I'm shuffling it. The World in reverse. Okay. Tell me more. Who are these people? Queen of Cups again. Let's see if she comes out. Knew it. Queen of Pentacles came out. And she fell right on top of the Five of Swords, and like between both of the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles represents an earth sign woman, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And here she's climbing the ladder. This is somebody very opportunistic. Again, Pentacles rule finances, material, so very materialistic, money-driven person. This World in reverse here is giving me the sense that something is keeping you kind of bound to either a person or situation. I think whoever this is, if they are the person responsible for, all of this conflict and chaos brewing, that their relationships, like, they benefit from whatever business you have or whatever gift you have. And I think if you're worried about, or maybe they're worried about some sort of separation happening, maybe they can sense that maybe there's a possibility of you guys not being in each other's lives anymore, and that effect that it will have on them financially is much more severe than it will ever be for you. You'll always be good, but this person feels like without you kind of funding or sponsoring or providing either energetically or literally materialistically things that they want and need, that they won't have anything. That could also be the reason why the Four of Cups is out here. I don't know what type of spiritual, ties they have, but I know that some people just haven't quite gotten far enough in their spiritual journeys where they are able to really reap the benefits of, having this like limitless and abundance mindset. This person really struggles with that. And so they feel like they have to latch on to people who do have that mindset or who are very privileged in that sense, who are very fortunate and kind of, drain their energy or, I don't know, feed off of their energy. But what's happening is, as this continues, nobody's going to really thrive because you're not going to get what is really for you until this energy is out of the way. And again, whatever's preventing you, if anything, from making that decision or walking away, again, take a look at that, explore that. Maybe do some meditation around your root chakra. What are you afraid of? If there's anything you're afraid of, if there's emotional ties, heart chakra meditation, just figuring out, it might be heart chakra meditation, just figuring out like how to cut that cord, because this person's not going to really get anything, but what's for you will be delayed, because as long as this energy is around, they're not putting anything that they're giving, in jeopardy of being taken by somebody with this energy. It'll be a waste, You'll multiply the energy, you'll expand it. It'll be something that you share so that more people can create this energy. Whether it's money, whether it's having a really good, impactful career, inspiring and influencing people, whatever it is, you know what it is. But your energy, again, expands, it grows, evolves. So yes, I hope that helps. If you like this reading, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.